The Nintendo Switch 2 has finally been revealed, and we need to talk about it.
Grab your headphones, plug in tight, press start, no pause, it's a podcast night. From the 8-bit worlds to the anime skies, Dark Matter D-pad keeps the passion alive. Dark Matter D-pad is the place to be, where gamers and dreamers find synergy. TCN and Kdawg, they're leading the way, from Mushroom Kingdom nights to Hyrule days. Dark Matter D-pad.
Hello everyone, welcome to Dark Matter D-Pad. I'm your host Kdawgrex, and I'm here with my other host TCN. And do we have an episode for you today? We are going to be talking about the heavily anticipated Switch 2. It was revealed on Thursday and got everyone hyped. We're just going to discuss our opinions and what we like about it and all that. So yeah.
I mean, first of all, I think the Switch 2 looks really cool. I really like the design. I think that looks pretty cool. But it kind of bothers me that when I see other people talking about it, they're like, oh, it looks so boring. It's so dumb. Where's the big Nintendo gimmick? You got to think of it as, what could Nintendo do to make it better? What's better than the gimmick it already has? That it can be a home console or a handheld within a second. The Switch is basically a perfect console. The only thing it was lacking was power and performance. So if that's what Nintendo's focusing on, I don't mind if it looks similar to the original Switch. As long as it runs really well, I'm good.
Yeah, like it said, I think it said that its resolution is going to have that of a PlayStation 4 Pro, which is kind of neat. I never would have thought Nintendo would have gone that far in terms of graphics.
Well, here's the thing. We don't know anything about the actual specs or the UI or performance or any of that. That's been all leaks and rumors. But I will say it's actually pretty impressive that the leakers got everything correct about the Switch 2's physical appearance. They got everything right. From the magnetic Joy-Cons to the specific color under the joysticks, the logo, the USB-C port on the top, to the U-shaped kickstand, the mouse functionality, and even the C button on the bottom of the right Joy-Con. They got it all correct. And I'm wondering, how pissed off is Nintendo about all this?
Oh, they're probably fuming right now.
There's probably just going to be a couple employees that magically just disappeared from their employee list. Like, they kind of, they had to go away.
Yeah, they had to go.
One thing I did notice about the Switch 2 is the new button on the bottom of the right Joy-Con. In the reveal trailer, it doesn't have a C on it like the leaks show. I'm wondering if the leakers got that wrong and it's just a square button, or if Nintendo removed the C specifically so that they can show it off in the Direct on April 2nd.
Ah.
Because that would make sense. We don't want you to know about this yet. It's here, but we're not going to tell you what it is just yet.
Yeah.
I like how they added a USB-C port on the top of the console. In handheld mode, when you're trying to charge it while playing, if you're laying down, that's a pain in the butt because you have to plug it in at the bottom. So you can't really lean it on your chest or on your bed or whatever. I'm glad there's another charging port.
Yeah.
Some people were speculating oh, well, this is going to be used for something else. This is going to be used for maybe an additional screen or some other sort of accessory. The mouse functionality, that looks really cool. I'm
very curious.
I'm impressed that they showed that off from the beginning. I thought that's something they would keep hidden until the Direct as well.
Yeah.
Part of me was wondering oh, well, what could this be used for? And then in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, I bet this would be great for a sequel or a remaster to Tomodachi Life from the 3DS. Or better yet, Mario Maker 3.
Ooh. Yeah, that would be cool.
The Switch already has mouse functionality, but having that built into the Joy-Con would actually be pretty cool. Going back to that mystery button, there have been some rumors about what that button is going to be and what the functionality is. From one leak that I've seen, it looks like it's a voice chat button.
Oh.
Like for chatting with friends or in a party or in some sort of game, you press that button, it enables voice chat or something like that. C would be for chat button or call or whatever. Now, this hasn't been a leak, but this has been speculation that I think would be really cool if it stood for cast. Like, if you have the dock plugged into the TV and you have the Switch in your hands, you press the C button, you cast it, so that way you can use the TV as one screen and the Switch handheld as the other screen. Kind of like a Wii U, but it's optional. That would open the door to bring Nintendo Land to the Switch 2, or DS games and 3DS games. Games that work much easier with two screens. I mean, I don't know. I think that would be cool, but I'm not entirely sure how they would make that work. I think the whole chat thing is a little more likely, but then again, I can't really see an entire button being designated to just that. Because what if you're on the road or something what's the button going to do? That's going to be completely worthless.
Yeah.
The magnetic Joy-Cons, those look really cool. How it snaps into
like
place
that.
like that.
Yeah, but like what I mean, I do like it. It's a great feature, but like I just hope they like make it easier to like pull off because like some kid just going just trying to pull the damn thing off.
Yeah, exactly. Like they'd be playing Mario and they'd raise like son of a bitch, and they just push the Joy-Cons back. The whole thing just snaps off. Like uh-oh.
Like I just hope they don't like. I just hope a kid doesn't get confused. Like, oh shit, did I break it?
I mean, it depends because that piece that connects it, that looked really breakable. That looks flimsy. I hope they're more reinforced than what we were seeing.
Yeah.
But yeah, the U-shaped kickstand, it looks like it's similar to the OLED kickstand. I like that. The kickstand on the regular Switch is garbage.
Yeah.
Just that flimsy little thing that snaps every time you use it. I'm glad the Switch 2 has a better kickstand. One thing that I really want to make sure the Switch 2 has is that they get rid of the Joy-Con drift. I'm assuming when they were zooming in on the joystick rotating, that was indicating that these were going to be Hall effect and no longer analog. That way the Joy-Cons won't drift anymore.
Oh yeah.
The drift is terrible. Yes, Nintendo fixes the Joy-Cons for free if that happens, but come on. It shouldn't happen in the first place. Looking at the screen, that looks to be about 8 inches, so a little bigger than the OLED. The dock looks interesting. Like I said earlier, it's not a huge upgrade visually. I also like the name, Nintendo Switch 2. I like that.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, that could work.
I was a little skeptical when people were saying this is the name. We are 100% confirming this is the name before it was even confirmed by Nintendo themselves. So I'm like, would they really just call a console 2? Just Switch 2? Would they really? They've never done that before. And I'm not counting 3DS because 3D, that's describing the gimmick, not the generation of the console.
Oh, no, yeah, they've never.
Because it also begs the question, what's after this? I mean, obviously, I'm not saying, well, I want Switch 3 right now. No. I'm wondering, is this going to be Nintendo's PlayStation?
Yeah.
Because PlayStation, it's just a home console. It just upgrades to become more modern. I can see Nintendo doing that with a Nintendo Switch. There's no huge gimmick that they can add to this. Being a handheld and then being a home console, you can't top that.
Oh, no.
At least in my opinion, you cannot top that. Or maybe they can, but years from now.
Yeah, exactly.
So I would not be surprised if 10 years from now we get Nintendo Switch 3 or Nintendo Switch 4. I'm good with that, honestly.
Yeah.
I heard some rumors that this was originally planned to come out around like 2022 or something like that. But we don't know. Only Nintendo knows that. I'm willing to bet that Nintendo was going to reveal this console last year around October or November. But because of all the leaks, they're like, all right, fine. You know what? We're not revealing it now because y'all just keep leaking our shit. It kind of felt like they were teasing us for quite a bit. Oh, we got a new announcement tomorrow. Guess what? It's an alarm clock. Oh, guess what? We got another announcement. It's a music app. Guess what? We got Mario toilet paper now.
Oh, guess what? We got Mario FNAF. I don't know.
I was expecting a Nintendo toaster before we got Switch 2, honest to God.
Like, you just hear Mario like, oh, your toast is already.
Mario says it's the time to eat.
No, it's just the freaking Mario Brothers Super Show one. He's like, all good toasters make toast.
Or no, if he says, if you don't eat your toast, you're gonna turn into a Goomba. That'd be so funny.
Dude, I would honestly buy that.
I would buy a Nintendo toaster. Nintendo Toast. I would buy that.
Nintendo Blender.
Nintendo Kitchen.
That would actually be cool.
You got your Bowser stove, you got your Wario toaster, you got your Luigi blender, you got your Mario spatula, Waluigi air fryer, your...
No, Waluigi air fryer, that would be good.
Your Koopa Troopa cake mix, something like that.
Koopa Troopa cake mix.
I don't know.
That'd be cool, though.
I think we've pretty much covered the hardware, but we could move on to the game. So they showed off Mario Kart 9, or...
Oh, they did.
Or 10. Or what? I don't know what Mario Kart this is. It depends on what their numbering is. Because if they count every single Mario Kart game they've released, then this would be Mario Kart 11. Because they got SNES, Super Circuit, 64, Double Dash, DS, Wii, 7, 8, 8 Deluxe, and Tour. This would be 11. But if they're counting 8 and 8 Deluxe as one, and also counting Tour, then this would be Mario Kart 10, which I think they just give the name Mario Kart X.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, Mario Kart X, that sounds fun.
I just hope they don't get sued by NetherRealm because they did Mortal Kombat X, but I mean, that's a whole different thing.
Yeah. Looking at new Mario Kart, some things that popped out was it seems like the first track is called Mario Bros. Circuit. It's kind of got a Radiator Springs vibe to it.
Oh, yeah, it does. Oh, yeah. I never actually thought about that. it does kind of have a little bit of a Radiator Springs to it.
With all the different paths we could see in the trailer, it looks like it's kind of it might be like an open world type Mario Kart. Maybe? I don't know. We didn't get a lot of footage. I think we got around like maybe a little less than 20 seconds of footage of Mario Kart 9 or X or whatever. A couple other things I would notice is that 24 racer slots from the starting line.
Dude, that's going to be crazy.
If you can have 24 people playing at one time by connecting several consoles and you can choose the items again, that is going to be so chaotic. If you just like make the items Blue Shell and Bullet Bill and your 24 player, oh man. That's going to be chaotic as hell. We got quite a few looks at different characters, but some of them were kind of blurry. It's not entirely sure who's confirmed. It looked like the confirmed characters that we saw in the trailer were Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Rosalina, Pauline, Wario, Waluigi, Baby Mario, Baby Luigi, Baby Peach, Baby Daisy, Baby Rosalina, Yoshi, Birdo, Toad, Toadette, Donkey Kong, Bowser, Bowser Jr., King Boo, Shy Guy, Koopa Troopa, and Lakitu. We don't know 100% that that's who was in the trailer, but that's kind of what it looked like if you zoom in and have just kind of guesses of outlines and shapes of characters.
Yeah, like silhouettes.
Yeah, silhouettes. I think that's a pretty safe bet. One thing we noticed is that when you're looking at Peach, she's wearing a dress while on the bike instead of her biker outfit. So I'm wondering if all the females no longer wear a biker outfit, they just wear their dress. I don't know. You want to see that Pauline ass?
Yes, they're taking away the thing I love about my queen.
You no longer get to see Pauline ass. The game isn't worth it for you anymore.
This is F tier. But you might be right. But like, and again, it could just be that like maybe that's just a bike that they could ride with their dresses on, or maybe that's like just maybe we will have skins. Who knows?
Maybe. I think I could see them for censoring reasons. They no longer have the princesses in those outfits. I can see Nintendo doing that.
There's a little skin tight, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. That would be cool though, with certain characters like Mario and Luigi that had many different variants of themselves in Mario Kart Tour. If you could play as those costumes, those would be really cool. Like I want to play as Lederhosen Luigi.
Yeah, or I want to play as like Vacation Mario or Samurai DK if that was a
skin. Samurai DK. Or was it Samurai or was it like Roman Guard or something like that?
Oh yeah, Roman Guard DK.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Or
but then like
Armored DK.
Armored DK, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, but it would be cool.
And speaking of Donkey Kong,
we gotta address the elephant in the room.
We gotta address this.
Or the gorilla in the room.
No, he's not a gorilla anymore. They botched him completely. From looking at the designs of the characters, it's clear that Nintendo went more of a cartoonish route for them. Looking at, especially with Mario and Luigi, it looks like their design is slightly based off of Wonder.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
And same with Peach. It just looks like they were a little more cuter, if that makes sense.
Yeah. In a good way, honestly.
Like, they kind of look like they were from Wonder. Bowser, on the other hand, his design looked vaguely similar to his Brothership design.
Oh, yeah.
It's a stretch, but just kind of. You didn't see a lot of normal Bowser in Mario Bros. Wonder, so there's not that much to compare it to. From that front view of Bowser, it kind of looked like the Brothership design, just ever so slightly. All those characters look really good. I think the designs are great, except for Donkey Kong. We all love Donkey Kong. He's a great Nintendo character. He has some amazing games. Nintendo, I don't know what you were thinking with that design. When I saw that design in that trailer, I about fainted. They massacred my boy. And from looking at it more, it seems pretty clear that his design is based off of the movie. But even when you look at his movie design and his design from the trailer, in the trailer, he looks worse than the movie. His eye sockets are massive. He does not look right.
He really doesn't.
Out of the entire cast of characters in that trailer, only Donkey Kong, when I saw it, was like, just no.
Nuh-uh.
I'm hoping that was just a design choice for Mario Kart 9. I heard some people saying, this might be Donkey Kong's new look from now on. Nintendo, I swear to God, if this is what DK looks like, I'm burning down your headquarters.
I'm going to
You don't understand what I'm willing to do to protect this monkey. I'm hoping this can be a Sonic the Hedgehog situation. We gotta bully Nintendo until they change the design.
Oh yeah, like what they did with the Sonic movie.
With Ugly Sonic, yeah. I'm hoping we can bully them. But our next episode is going to be about Donkey Kong, so we'll get into that more later.
Okay, so before the Switch 2 came out, the trailer, there were some leaks regarding to what characters could possibly be in Mario Kart X. From what the leak said, we could be getting Star Fox, Kirby, Pac-Man, Captain Falcon, and Sonic potentially, which I would genuinely love. The thing is, I don't want them to go too crazy with the characters because at that point, it doesn't even feel like Mario Kart anymore.
Yeah, I was just about to say, that's totally fine if they put in a couple more, like just a couple characters from their other games, but don't make Mario Kart Nintendo Kart. With that, let's move on to like some predictions or wishes we want for the console.
Yes. For the first prediction, as I said, I want a customizable home screen.
100% agree with you.
Because I think this has been a long overdue feature that we've all wanted ever since the first Switch. It's just kind of sad because we had to resort to modding to get that.
Yeah, like the Wii, the Wii U, the 3DS, all of those had really good home screens. And they had great music too. Don't get me wrong, I love Nintendo Switch, but the home screen is so bland.
Like it's just sounds. There's no music. There's no like interesting UI. It's just your games.
No.
It's just little buttons at the bottom and then your profiles.
Like when you would boot up the 3DS or the Wii U or the Wii, you could like look around and be like, oh yeah, the music that would greet you when turning on the console would always kind of make me feel a little happy. Like it would make you feel good. It'd make you feel good looking through your library of games, picking something to play while listening to an absolute banger. The 3DS and the Wii U didn't really have much music, but they had something. It was better than just complete silence. And same with themes, like black or white for the Nintendo Switch. That's so boring.
So another thing that I know this is very unlikely, but if they really wanted to go above and beyond for these like customizable home screens, they would have a tiny bit of a paywall, but to go with it, they would have animations to these home screens. Like for Mario, you can maybe like have the games like you could like have the whole screen come out of a pipe.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Or for Splatoon, you could have like all the ink splatting on the screen, and then Pokemon, you could have all the characters bring out your games or something. Like it would just be really cool.
Like some interactive home screens.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'd definitely cough up a couple bucks for that. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
One feature that I think would be absolutely amazing is if the Nintendo Switch 2 has the music app built into it.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And you can set your own home menu music. Like you go into the Nintendo Music app and you click, oh, I want Gusty Gardens theme to play as my home menu. I think that would be amazing. Like obviously have a default home menu theme, but people could choose what they wanted to hear each time they started up the console.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
I'm really hoping that Nintendo does that. Another thing, obviously, upgraded UI.
Yes,
I mean,
very much so.
It's boring. It's not that entertaining on the regular Switch.
Oh no.
It doesn't need to be massive. It just needs to look fun. But also with the games themselves, one thing that I'd really like is newer icons. Like for Mario Party 10, the game icon on the home menu was a dice block, and it was Mario on one side, Bowser on the other, and then the 10 on the top of the dice block. Don't just have the box art from the game as the icon. Have something unique.
Yeah, that would actually be like I would love that feature back.
Mm-hmm. Same with the little splash screen whenever you start up a game. Like with Mario Galaxy, when you select the channel, he shouts Super Mario Galaxy and some music plays in the background.
Yeah.
So that there's some little thing when you're starting the game. The Wii U didn't do as much with that as the Wii did, but they did show you a little screen and it played you a little jingle. That was still something. Also, eShop. Please fix the eShop. It runs at 2 frames a second. It's terrible. And it has no music. From what I've seen, it looks like some people who went into the Nintendo Switch's source code, they actually found music that was supposed to be for the eShop. And this is what it was going to sound like. it sounds cute. I'm like, all right, I could listen to this while buying a game instead of just going through the eShop trying to buy a game, but it's taking 20 minutes to press search.
Yeah.
And then you're just listening to nothing. It's just weird.
Yeah, it is kind of weird.
There's nothing like brand new that I can really think of besides the Nintendo Music app. Just bring back the amazing features you had on your other consoles.
Yeah.
Like bring back the home menu music, bring back the eShop menu music, bring back the little animations when starting a game, bring back themes.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's talk about some games that we want to see for the Switch 2. So,
Yeah.
first game, obviously, Mario Galaxy 3. Been waiting for that
Yes.
since 2010. I'm going to wait for it till the day I die.
Give us the goddamn game, please.
And if they release Sunshine 2,
I'll be happy about that one.
yeah, you won't hear from me for a while if they release
You're
Sunshine
gonna-
2.
I'm gonna hear out my window just someone sobbing, and I'm like, well, he just found out.
I know for a fact you are going to laugh so hard if they reveal Sunshine 2. I'm just going to cry. I'm just going to cry. I'm going to be so upset. I'm like, no, I already went through that hell. I'm not doing it again.
PTSD's coming back.
Exactly. I'm going to need to book a therapy session. I'm going to need to meet with a therapist every day if that game gets released. From looking at that mouse feature, definitely Tomodachi Life and Mario Maker 3 would definitely be really cool.
Yeah.
Obviously, something we're all wishing for, a new Donkey Kong. Not Donkey Kong Country Returns. Not Donkey Kong.
Remake of the remake of the remake.
Not talking about Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze Returns. Just
no.
a brand new Donkey Kong game, either 3D or 2D. I do not care.
A new game I really want is a new goddamn Mario Baseball. Please.
Yes. We should have gotten a new Mario Baseball this year or last year. We should have. All of the main Mario sports games got new entries. Mario Tennis and Mario Golf had their first entry on N64. They each got a new entry in the GameCube and on the 3DS and now on the Switch. Mario Baseball and Mario Soccer got their first entries on the GameCube era. They each got a new entry in the Wii, and Soccer got a new entry on Switch, but Baseball hasn't. That's the only new game we haven't gotten yet. And there have been leaks and rumors about a new Mario Baseball for a long time. Even if they just ported Super Sluggers to the Switch, I would have been happy. I would have taken it. Obviously, I want something new, but I would have taken it. Punch Out. We need a new Punch Out.
We do. Punch Out is a fun game.
It's really fun. Either a sequel to the Wii version or port that to Switch 2. Either way, I'm good.
Yeah.
Luigi's Mansion 4. Would love to see that. Or even bring the original Luigi's Mansion to the Nintendo Switch. You already got 2 and 3 on there. Where's 1?
Yeah, where is 1?
1 got its remaster on 3DS. And I mean, that was kind of cool, but it's also like, there were some issues with that.
Yeah, there was.
Either Luigi's Mansion 4 or Luigi's Mansion 1 being brought to the Switch is perfectly fine. Preferably both. Obviously, I still want a Waluigi game. I'd be fine with a Wario and Waluigi game, but give my boy some spotlight. Speaking of the fat boy, I would love to see Wario Land Shake It come to the Switch.
Ooh. Or like just a new version of Wario Land Shake It. Like just an entire sequel. That'd be cool.
Or just a new Wario Land. That's fine. I'm kind of sick of the WarioWare. We already know we are getting a brand new 3D Mario for the Switch 2.
Yeah.
I think it will either be something brand new or it will be a sequel to Odyssey. I guess one game that I really want a remake of is Super Paper Mario.
Ooh, that would be
I will mail Nintendo my wallet if they announce that. Just take everything.
Okay, so I don't know how many of these there are of this character that are fans of him, but I would really love a Banjo and Kazooie 1 remake on the Switch. I love Banjo and Kazooie. He's a really cool character, and I think he deserves at least a remake of his first game. If you're gonna make a new Switch, just make a Smash Ultimate Deluxe and add a 3rd and 4th fighter pass. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Because make the first character Waluigi, or even just make him the last character. I don't even care. Just put
as
Waluigi.
As long as he's in the
somewhere.
game, I'm happy.
Dude, we could get so many characters that people have wanted. We could get Waluigi, Shadow, Rayman, Knuckles,
Crash Bandicoot.
Crash, Spyro. We could get him. You know what? Screw it. Put in another fighting character. I don't care.
The
Just
guy from
give
Fortnite.
us Yeah, but in fucking Jonesy.
Actually, please don't. Please don't
Yeah,
do
no,
that,
no, no,
Nintendo.
don't do that. If that happens, I will personally jump off the Empire State.
I'm not gonna be mad if he makes it, if Jonesy from Fortnite makes it in. I'm gonna be mad if it makes it in before Waluigi. That's when I'm blowing up Nintendo headquarters. Completely agree with you. We need a new Smash Brothers. However, or a new edition. Here's the thing. Smash Ultimate has gotten kind of boring after a while. I'm not playing it as much anymore because the online is kind of crap at times.
Yeah, online sucks.
Yeah. So what I would prefer is, I love the whole everyone is here. I absolutely love that. But I also would like a new Smash Brothers game, but I can't see them making a brand new game and bringing all those fighters back. I cannot see them doing that. It's kind of iffy on where they'll go from there. If we are getting a new Smash Brothers game, and I'm pretty sure we are, I don't think we'll see that till at least 2026 or 2027. I'm excited for this era of Switch 2.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be really fun, and I hope Nintendo learned what made their previous consoles so great, and they bring that over to the Switch 2. Games, UI, how the console worked, home menu, all that. They have a golden opportunity here, and I just hope they don't waste it.
That is going to be the end of the episode. We hope you guys are looking forward to the Switch 2 as we are. And hopefully we can bully Nintendo into fixing Donkey Kong.
We'll definitely try to react to that Nintendo Switch 2 Direct in April.
Probably our next episode is going to be about the main gorilla himself, Donkey Kong. So be on the lookout for that.
Yep, and we'll see you then.
Yeah, peace.